That's good. So I'm gonna explain a little bit about Talk and Talk, and Talk and Talk is a project, communication platform that was created in 2016. And since then, the project is growing and growing, right? And our goal here is to make sure that you be comfortable to speak, right? Speak up, because nowadays people are a little bit afraid to speak, and because they think a lot, about several things. And I think that the main thing that people usually think, you can say to me if you don't agree, is that people are afraid to speak because they are afraid to make mistakes, right? I'm not a teacher. I'm here just to guide the conversation, but I'm here not to teach you anything. I'm here just to make sure that you have a good time, right? And our goal here is have fun, respect each other, and enjoy this moment, right? And enjoy this moment and make mistakes. I will make mistakes along the meeting, you will see. And I don't care, right? Because the main goal here is to speak and have a good time together. Just this, right? So that's it, guys. And we're gonna split you in small rooms to make the conversation better, right? And 10 minutes before the end, we're gonna bring you back, and probably you received invitation to accept the YouTube terms, right? So if you want to watch the meeting again, you can see it. You can watch it on our YouTube channel. In the end of the meeting, I will talk a little bit about it. But basically, that's it, guys. And we sent to you the questions that we're gonna discuss today. And that's it, guys. And I hope you enjoyed the meeting. And 10 minutes before the end, we're gonna bring you back to know about the meeting, how was the conversation, and so on. Okay, John, please, you can split people.
Yeah, just a second, guys. Let me
Sure.
open the rooms. Yep. Enjoy the conversation, guys.
See you guys. Nice. So here we are. And let's beginning with introduction, right? I'm gonna start. So guys, good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everyone. My name is Bruno. I'm 33 years old. I'm married. I live in Sun City. I I have a daughter and a kid that is coming, and I've been working at freight for the company for almost 10 years, and there I'm a part of the financial team. My job is basically to charge the clients. If they don't pay the bills, I need to call them and make sure that they will pay, right? It's a kind of, I'm I'm that boring guy, not boring exactly, because I consider myself uh, a nice guy, but some people maybe might think that I'm a little bit boring, but I'm not. So basically that's it, guys. And what about you, Flavia? Can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, good morning, everyone. My name is Flávia. I'm from Paraná, but now I'm living in Palmas, Tocantins, since 2014. No, 2004, oh my God. Let me see. I'm a public servant. I'm married. I have 2 children, 2 sons and 1 daughter. And I like playing volleyball and dancing and skating and traveling and meeting my family. That's my 2 sons. Are my 2 sons are living in São José dos Campos, so far from here. And that's it. That's it.
Really nice, Flavia. Thanks for sharing. And what about you, Mr. Jefferson?
Good morning, guys. I'm Jefferson. I live in Goiânia, Goiás. I'm economist, professor of Catholic University of Goiás, where I teach financials, a lot of subject about financials. Brazil economic develop, and agriculture, something about agriculture. It's agro-industrialization. It's so difficult to talk. What else? And I'm doing business consultant too. I have a lot of business. I work with business plan. And it's nice to be here with you.
It's a pleasure to have you here with us, Mr. Jefferson. Always a pleasure. Thanks for sharing, my friend. And what about you, Mr. John?
Hey guys, good morning everyone. So it's a pleasure be here with you guys, and I'm Johnny Harrison. I'm 26. I'm Christian. I live in Osasco, São Paulo with my mom, and now with a little dog, so cute, a puppy, and her name is Lola. I'm graduated at electrical engineering at USP, and now next year I'm planning gonna start a master degree. And yeah, I work with electricity market, basically include all the commercialization electricity energy in Brazil, and this area has a lot of steps to study, to research, and yeah, guys, that's it. Thank you.
Really nice, Johnny. Thanks for sharing, man, and thanks to be here with me, supporting me.
My pleasure.
Your help is essential for me, man. Thank you.
My pleasure, bro.
And I think that's all. So, guys, let's begin. Let me ask you something, guys. How do you manage your future? Do you usually make plans? Mr. Jefferson, can you answer this, please?
Yes, of course. I have a defined plan. I set a lot of goals and objective in a period of time. Then I must to formulate alternatives, sometimes to change the course, the action that must be taken. And finally, I decide an appropriate action for various alternatives. What I must do, everything that I do, I manage my future. I know what I need to do at the end of this year, and what I must do for the next 4 years, for example, because we work with a lot of goals and objective as a profession.
Really nice, Mr. Jefferson. You plan your future for years ahead. Really nice, man. I never thought about it.
For example, I need to study more about advanced Excel and business intelligence. So I have a plan for this. I must study a lot, and I have a plan. I must to increase my level of English and Spanish. So I have a plan. I need to study fluency. I need to study grammar. I need to write article. I wrote 2 articles this year in English for a magazine from the rest of the world. So I need to do this.
I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you, man. Really, from the bottom of my heart, man. Because it's difficult to, at first it's difficult to make a plan. It's not that it's difficult, but people usually think a lot, and they don't reserve a certain time to make sure that what they want will happen. For example, in my case, I'm not consider myself a person that I'm so strict to make every single detail of the plan, you know, but I make my plans before. For example, the time is coming that I will sit down and write the things that I want to happen in the next year, you know, because I love to do this. It's a way that I found to you know, to dream, to visualize my goals. You know, I think that it's important to do. Of course, as much details that you have about your goal, it's better, right? Because you can make it happen, not easily, but the percentage of that goal can become true, you know, it's higher, let's say like this. So I think that it's important, and you know, I love what you have said about every single detail. You know, you need to write down every single detail, and if you have a plan for 4 years ahead, it's awesome. You know, it's really good. And what about you, Flavia? Tell us everything.
Yeah, I tried, but I don't. I try to make plans. I try to make it, to write my goals and achievements, and but I think it's not easy. I think Jefferson can did this a long time, and it's practice for him, but for me it's a challenge. But I try. I've been talking with my husband about the next year, what kind of trip we will have, and I've been saving money for my trip for abroad, for exchange. I think I want I want to go abroad for exchange program, and I've been saving money for this. And I think for I write some goals that I want to achieve, and but it is a little and compare with Jefferson. But I try. I make plan with just more than I think is what when I retired, what I do when I retired. I've been learning English for this, right? Because I think in 2029 I will retire, and I'm working for my retirement. But it's a little I do a little plan. Not a lot of plan, but it's a simple. My plan is simple. That's it.
Really nice, Flavia. Thanks for sharing. And what about you, Mr. Johnny?
Oh, just let me share. Is the question number 2?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
So, how do you manage your future? Do you usually make plans? Yeah, I think I try to I like to do exercise. How imagine me in a 1 year ahead, or 5 years, 10 years, where I want to arrive. You know, to basically, I think for me important put some goals, some dreams I want to accomplish, and not only to imagine it, but how to execute. You know, for I can trace this way. You know, and yeah, I think when you have something, a clear objective, like in English for me, and like last year I was planning to work exchange, and then the the English was essential for me to. Oh, I need, when you have a clear objective in your life, you know how to you be more motivated, to accomplish that stuff, that thing. And then when you're so motivated, so you have discipline to every day to do your best, to try your best. And basically that's it. And then I made this work exchange, was very nice. And then now I'm playing so another uh, I'm starting new things, so I think it is nice when you put some challenge for yourself, because sometimes we think we think we are not good enough, we need to I remember the first things when I realized that I was talking English was so nice, this sensation, man, I'm talking English. And then so this is very, very nice. So that's it.
Really nice, man. The first time we never forget, right? Yeah, really nice.
That's it.
Guys, I create a question based on your answers, that make me think. And I want to know from you, do you believe that when you do not make plans, it's a kind of lack of faith? I believe yes, in my opinion, yes. It can mean something like you don't have faith in the future or maybe in yourself, right? Because if you don't make plans, I think that okay, you do not need to make plans, right? But it's like you will live in a way that you kind of don't care what's going on in your life or what's going to happen, in your life. So I think that it's not make sense for me not have any plans, even though the plans that you have are small, or for example, in my case, I don't create every single detail, how I will execute a certain thing. But I have plans like me, like Flavia. Flavia don't is so strict to create plans, but she has some plans for her life. So as she said before, but I believe that, if you don't have any plan for your life, it's a kind of uh, a lack of faith, in yourself or maybe in the future. And what about you, Mr. Jefferson? What do you think about it?
If you have no plan, you go nowhere. It's impossible.
That's it. That's it.
It's impossible. I don't believe in kind of lack of faith. It's not a fake, because you must to plan your life. You must to have an operational plan, something you do every day. You must have a strategic plan for the future, what can happen. And sometimes you can change your plan. It's contingency plan. You must to have this. I changed now because I was doing something and now happened something, and I was to change for another. It's a B plan and C plan. The big problem, the guys have no A plan, B plan, and other C plan. That's the problem. That's the problem. I don't believe the lack of faith, because in my whole life, I work with plan. I have a plan in my mind. For example, when I finished my undergraduate course, I thought I need to do master's degree and doctorate, because I want to be a good economist, and to be a good economist, I must have at least PhD, and to be a good professor too. And I did. So I need to have a goal, to have a plan. That's it.
Really nice, Mr. Jefferson. Thanks for sharing. And what about you, Flavia? What do you think about this question? Number 12 that I created.
Okay. I think is a link with faith and plans, and I think if the person that doesn't have plan, I think he is a person, some kind of depressed person that you said before, or Jefferson, I don't know. And if this person doesn't have plans, if he doesn't care or she doesn't care about the future, about the present. And I think he is some people that don't have plan, doesn't have plan is the person. If the person make plans, I think she or he go out with depressive, and I think plan could add with faith. If we have faith, I believe in God, that God help to achieve my goals, and I think I like to link or to add my faith in my plans. Because I believe in God. I believe that God helped me to achieve my goals, to achieve my dreams, and to make me help to make plans and to achieve my goals and my dreams. That's it. But I think it's linked. There are links and faith and plans and goals, and that's it.
Yeah, good words, Flavia. I agree with you. I believe that everything is connected, linked, and yeah, for sure, I believe in God. I believe that when you make a plan, you have faith that it can happen in the future. You know, you don't need to have so much faith. You know, it can be small, but you need to believe. You know, I agree with you, and you good words, really good words.
Yeah,
Thanks for sharing.
the hand of God, it's very important, but it's not enough. You need to make plan.
Yeah.
Don't wait for the hand of God. Okay.
Yeah.
God, please save me. Come on.
Yeah, that's it. You said something really good, because people usually think that God will provide everything. Of course, he will provide, but there is a part that it's your responsible. It's up to you to do, right? Because if you don't do it, God will not do for you, right? That's it. I believe on that as well. Good words, guys. Thank you. And what about you, Mr. John?
Hey, Bruno, good question. I understand there's a little different. I understand there are question like not necessarily faith in this case means faith in God, but I understand like do you believe that when you do not make plans, it's kind of like you don't have faith in yourself, like you don't trust, you don't believe you are able to do that stuff. Maybe I plan one day to visit another country or to activate another level in my career, and I understand this case you don't trust you can arrive there, and sure, I think in this case, if you don't plan, you can say for yourself, oh, this is so hard for me. No, I don't trust it is possible to do. But to correlate with faith, as I'm Christian, I totally believe like has a proverb 16 said, the human being make plans, but the answer final is come to God. So In that case, for me, I'm looking forward to plan my life, but I say, God, all things belong to you. Your plans better than my plans, your dreams better than mine. So if your will, so amen. If not, show me, the way I should go. And I think one thing it is important about this plan, your life, future, it is important to not to stuck in that plan, maybe the things can be different the way you think, the life, it is not so linear, has a lot of stuff in the middle of the way. So basically, yeah, but I think it is a lack of faith in this case of the you are saying for yourself, I'm not believing, I'm not trusting, I can do this, so if you don't believe, you can do nothing, just if you trust in yourself, if you believe it, and of course if you trust in God, other things is, I think, is easier. That's it.
That's awesome, bro. Good words. I agree with you. And you take the essential of the question, Yeah, it's a kind of related with faith in God and in yourself, but yeah, it's all connected. We and each one has your own opinion, and that's awesome. That's the best part of the to to know about the what people think about some subject. That's awesome. And let me ask you something, guys. How do you classify your goals? Do you have a method to create in order to, let me see here. Do you have a method to create in order to, as we watch on the video, we could see that the guy that was presenting, he said that in his case, for example, he creates a table, and he separates what is urgent and what is not so urgent, that we can do it tomorrow. Do you have some method as this method that he was showing us, or you just write down and whatever, I will just follow a order, alphabetic order. How do you do your how do you plan your plans, Mr. Jefferson, can you start, please?
As I said, you have plan for short term, medium terms, and long term. I think it's very important. And these goals or challenge, and you go to change by the time something can happen, you must to change your plan. So I classify my goals this way: short, medium, and long term. And then I'm going to change. That's my method.
Yeah.
My method, the way I work.
Really nice, Mr. Jefferson. In my case, I never stopped to think about it. I mean, of course, for me, most of the plans are urgent. I really want to do it as soon as possible. But I know that there are some things that I need to put in the top of the list because it not demands so much time. Sometimes it does demands some actions from me, So, but I think that it's really good, divide your plans and classify them, if it's urgent or not. But I'm not so organized that as the guy on the video is, I'm not so organized like this. And I already heard about when you have plans and goals, it's like when your goal is, when you will achieve your goal according to your plans in a short time is a goal. when it demands much time to accomplish it, it's like a dream, because it's far away from happen. I don't know if you agree with that, but I already heard about it. But yeah, I think that I agree with this statement. I don't know about you guys. Yeah. So Flavia, and what about you?
I make plans, but it's not, I think short for me, medium plan about the time. But I have a problem with the my daily life. I need to, I know I need to do something, but I am procrastinating. That I need to go to a law for see about my retirement, but I am procrastinating to go to a law for see my problem. It's my God, it's a problem because I don't want to go to a law, but I need. Yeah. I am procrastinating. As this is a problem, so there's a huge problem. But my plan with my future, it's easy for me because I know that I need to save money. I need to to talk to my boss about my vacation, or that's the plan in the future is easy for me. But the daily life is the tasks for the daily life is difficult for me. My God, Jefferson. Oh my God.
You have no plan. I believe you have no plan.
I know I need to do, but I don't have plan for this, for the daily life. That's it.
Really nice, Flavia. Thanks for sharing. But I feel you. Sometimes I do the same, I know that I need to do something, but maybe I will do it later. It's not so urgent like this. And we start to procrastinate and procrastinate. Yeah. But it happens. It's a human being thing. But yeah, it's good to work on it, right? And what about you, Mr. Johnny?
Oh yeah, I like the answer, guys. Basically, in my case, I try to separate like personal stuffs, then academic stuffs, and then professional stuffs. Do you have a plan? This topic remind me only in a long term, in far away, but the future is tomorrow also. So it is important you like one thing is help me when I'm like I'm starting my day. I need accomplish. I need do some tasks, and when I put in the paper, just if the facts are right, I can change. I can move the ideas from my mind and put in a paper, and I can see all the things I need to do. This process helped me to organize myself, because in my mind sometimes I feel fear to forget some things, and has something it is important but not necessarily means urgent. And the same case, like there's something is urgent but they're not so important, you need to do in a short time. And yeah, I think it is important to classify, put in a paper. This process helps me. And then when you just you accomplish that step and you risk, remove it from your list, the brain give you makes some like, I forgot the word recompensa, but you feel
Reward.
oh yeah, thank you, bro.
Reward, yeah.
Yeah, I feel I oh, it's done. It's a good sensation. But that's it.
Yeah, I think that is the best part, right? When you write down the thing and you start to imagine how it would be when you achieve it, you know, how it will be, right? So it's really good, man.
Yeah.
And guys, I want to know from you about the number 5 question. Question number 5. How do you control your emotions in order to achieve your goals, and how to use it in your favor, you know? Because sometimes we know that things not happen in the way that we imagine, right? And sometimes people get that frustration, you know, they become frustrated because they don't achieve their goals in that moment, but it not means that you will not achieve your goal, right? So how to deal with your emotions, you know? Johnny, can you tell us how you deal with it?
Yeah, for sure. I think it is important to, in my case, I'm a very anxious person, you know, and then if I don't control this thing, this can be a problem, you know, to, because I remember when I was planning my work exchange, sometimes I was looking to the price of the dollar and the pandemic, and then a lot of stuff, and then has a moment. Oh, I need to turn off a little, you know, because if you live so stuck in that, it is not be so good for your health, you know. You can sleep well, and yeah, and I think you need to try to keep a good habit, you know, to read and uh to sleep well, because if you don't care for your emotions, your health, your mental health also, this can be a problem. And about emotion, I think it is important when you accomplish something, when you arrive there, you celebrate, you know, because just or shake your your arms, or to be grateful when you to when you know when you done something. I think it is important to celebrate also, and that's it.
Really good, man. I agree with you. I think that every single step that we achieve, you know, in order to uh, get the main goal, it's we need to celebrate it, you know, because it's
Yeah.
something that is changing somehow your life, and it will make you achieve your goal. So you need to celebrate every single step that you win, you know.
And
And
Bruno,
what about, yeah,
sorry,
no,
just
no,
one
go
thing.
ahead.
I think the happiness, this feeling is not only in the end. I think during the process you can be happy, you can be satisfied with you know. That's it.
That's it, man. That's really good words, you know. In my case, I'm a kind of person that I want the things as soon as possible, as you said, you know, about you. And it happens, what you have said right now happens to me about happened to me about English, you know, because I really want to speak, I really want to do everything in English, but I know that it demands some time, and there is a process, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And now I realize and I understand that we need to enjoy the process, as you said, you know,
Yeah.
because if we don't enjoy the process, we'll never, probably we will give up, you know, in the middle of the way,
Yeah.
and we'll never achieve our goals, you know. So that's the main thing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Really
That's
good
it.
words, man. Yeah. Thanks for sharing, man. And what about you, Flavio? What do you think about it?
What feeling about, né? Of emotion and feeling. I I had, or I did I don't know, and I took some picture that I want to do and I want to have. And I took some picture for this for my future car, my future money, and the car from my husband. And I took this picture and put on the paper, and in the wall, on the wall. And I saw the picture and I internalized that it's my goals, that is my dreams, and I feel what these feelings that I will have if I want, or if I had these things or these dreams. And I work to achieve this. And if this feeling is good, I think it is more oh my God, dá mais vontade. This help my will to achieve my goals. And this is one of the things I do for working my feelings, and I think that's it that I do to my emotions.
Yeah, I understand what you said, about it's this let's say this table that you put your pictures. It's like a reminder that you want about the things that you want to achieve, right?
Yeah.
And even though you are maybe sometimes in the middle of the path, in the middle of the way, you kind of have some issues, because it's normal. You will look at this table and think, I need to keep going. That's really nice, Flavia. I need to do it, to create a table to put the pictures, but I'm procrastinating about it. Yes. Yeah. Thanks for sharing, Flavia.
It's help.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, helped a lot. And what about you, Mr. Jefferson?
I think I'm going out of this meeting. Only the guys procrastinate everything. Come on, guys. Oh my gosh. I really can't believe. You must control your plan, to control your emotions. I think you have problems with your goals. Sometimes the bold goals you can achieve. That's why you must do procrastination. But I know in soccer you are very good.
No
You
way.
never procrastinate. You go to play soccer. I know this. It's very important. But answer the question, I think it's very important to control your emotions. As you said, something very interesting, Bruno. You must celebrate. You must celebrate. You must elate. You must feel happy. You must feel overjoyed. You must be flying high. I think it's very important when achieve your goals. And when you can't achieve your goals, you must not to give up, but to review the plan. Something is not working. So you must to analyze, to evaluate the plan, analyze, look the fragilities of the plan, redefine or review your plan, and go looking forward for the come days, comes weeks, or come months. Go ahead, never give up, but change your plan and never procrastinate it.
Really nice, Mr. Jefferson. Procrastinating is like, I think that it's connected with what we have seeing in the video, you know, because when you don't put so much effort on something, you know, or maybe something is not so important for you, you start to procrastinate, right? And that's the reason that it's good when you have, you know, when you are organized and you make your priorities, you know. For example, I will put it in the top of the list because I know that it's urgent and important, and so on, you know. And you need to divide what you need to do right now, and then what you don't have so much hurry to do, you know, hurry to do. Yeah, I think that when you don't put, when you don't give so much importance for something, you start to procrastinate, you know, and it can become a habit, you know, and it's not so good, as you said. Let me see here, guys. We have just a few seconds here. I want to know from you guys about some story that happened to you and you achieve your goals very quickly. I want to know from Mr. Jefferson. That was everything, man.
I used to celebrate it a lot because my plan worked well. So to celebrate the effectiveness of the plan, the success of the plan, I think it's very important. And John said something about faith. What's faith for me? When you believe in what you are doing the best way.
Yeah, really nice, Mr. Jefferson. About me, you know, about some story. So, when I was young, you know, in my 20s, I was planning to work in a ship, on a ship, you know, because I have the desire to know the world in general, you know. I really want to travel and meet new people and learn English. And I planned, you know, to go to work in a ship, on a ship, and I did it, you know. And I think that it was something that made me feel proud of myself because it's something really difficult to do, you know. And it made me think that everything is possible since you want it, you know. If you don't want, or if you don't put so much effort or in something, you know, on something, you will never achieve it, you know. So that's, and it was the process to work on a ship is a little bit hard, you know. So if you don't put it on your mind, you know, you will never achieve it. Not just it, but everything that you want in your life, right? And that's it, guys. What about you, Mr. John?
Yeah, I think the greatest example I said, it was my work exchange and all travel, and then one of the things that I planned by myself, organize myself financial, you know, to in this aspect. To I saved money for 2 years, you know, and then when I made, well, thanks God, it was very nice. You feel more powerful. I don't know. You see in the past, so I was able to do this, and it's very nice, this sensation.
Really nice, man. Thanks for sharing. So welcome back, everyone. Murilo, Ayla, how was the conversation for you guys? I want to know from Ayla.
Hey, Bruno. Yes, conversation, it was good. It was so good to talk about the plans, the organization. I can't make so many plans about my future, but I try to organization the better way when how I can. because I know it's necessary to have a balance about our emotions when I want to achieve our goals, but it's important to set a organization, at least a little organization to for you be able to achieve your.
Yeah, I agree with you, Ayla. I totally agree. We were discussing here and in the main room, and people have a lot of different experiences and ideas of organization. You know, I think that the person that is the most organization here in the main room is Mr. Jefferson. You know, because he plan he make plans ahead for 4 years. You know, so it's to do this kind of thing. You need to be really organized. You know, it's awesome. I'm learning a lot from him. And
Mr. Jefferson is an example for us.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
amazing. He's amazing. And what about you, Murilo? How was the conversation, man?
Just a moment, okay. It's been a while. It's been a while that my mainly goals, mainly plan is work abroad, and I need to train my English every day, step by step, and it's amazing subject today because I try talk with my plans for my friends for them. Yeah, that's it.
Really nice, man. Thanks for sharing. Guys, I sent to you some links. You know, the first one is about our survey, so please go there, rate us there. We need to know what you think about the meeting. You know, how was the conversation, and if you have some suggestions, please let us know about it. The second one is about our YouTube channel. So if you want to watch the meeting again, you can go there. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And the last one is about our site. So if you want to apply for another language, you know, maybe go to another meeting in another language, it will be a pleasure to have you here again, you know. And I want to invite you guys to the next Saturday to be here with me. The topic will be awesome. And it's always good to have you here, guys. Spend this time and know about your experience and ideas about the subject. You know, it's really, it's really a pleasure for me, right? And that's it, guys. I hope you a wonderful Saturday, a wonderful weekend, and see you maybe during the week if you show up here or in the next Saturday, right? Thank you, guys. Have a
Thank
nice
you,
day.
Thank you,
Arlene, a
guys.
lot.
Bye bye. Take
Arlene, a
care.
lot.
Bye
Bye bye.
bye.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye bye.